The government is contemplating to formulate a law that will regulate protests in the country, confining protesters to a specific zone so as to curb losses meted on both public and private properties during the protests. President William Ruto has urged Parliament to effect the legislation. He spoke when he met police commanders and senior national government administrative officers at State House, Nairobi, where he once again warned that continued attacks on police officers, as seen during Wednesday's mayhem, could break the country apart. Ibrahim Karanja begins our broadcast tonight.
Events that followed the June 25th, 2025 protests in Nairobi and other parts of the country, which included physical assault on police officers, attacks targeted at police stations, and the destruction and torching of police equipment and police vehicles, took center stage when President William Ruto met with police commanders and top national government administrative officers from across the 47 counties.
We cannot have a country where criminals are running after police officers, where police officers are fleeing because their lives are in danger.
According to the head of state, a continued attack on officers may tear the country apart, providing room for anarchy and the emergence of gangs.
If you threaten the police, if you harm the police, you are actually setting up yourself for failure. Because once you do not have security provided by the state, then gangs are going to take over. Instead of the rule of law, we will have the rule of something else.
And now, the state is contemplating having a law to regulate protests that will complement Article 37 of the Constitution on the rights to picket.
We must have places like what happens globally. You know, protests cannot be in other people's businesses. Protests cannot be in schools or places where people are doing other things. We must have designated areas.
Interior CS Kipchumba Murkomen, who has been under immense heat following his shoot-to-kill order, using the forum to reverse a statement that has been a cause for alarm.
And I did not order the Inspector General or any police officer to carry out any extrajudicial anywhere. Your Excellency, what I did was to state the law. The law says a police officer, when faced with a situation of a threat of his life, must be able to use the firearm.
Away from State House, and Deputy President Kithure Kindiki was also reading from the same script of respect for law enforcement.
We can't allow our country to fall under the hands of criminals and organized groups. We have to make a choice as a country between law and order by our security agencies, or if we don't do that, we risk goons, robbers, and criminals taking over our country.
Ibrahim Karanja, NTV.